What are 3 ways you can generate passive income as a children's book illustrator to help bring in extra cash and fund your art career? I'm going to show you that now.
The story from the project, innocent black man. Let me be clear, damn man. The story from the project, innocent black man from New York. Damn man. The story from the project, innocent black man. Come and get some. Damn man. The story from the project, innocent black man. You can have your opinion. Yep, I guess the question remains.
What up, Michael David H. here, children's book illustrator, and welcome to Brown Words and Pictures, the channel strictly dedicated to helping new and amateur children's book illustrators. Well, I'm out here in North Carolina with my family, out here on vacation. I'm sitting in front of the pool, if you'd like to see. I'm trying to catch some shade, trying to catch some cool breezes. But anyway, so what are 3 ways that you can generate passive income as a children's book illustrator? The first way I want to show you is you want to take prior knowledge, prior information, or prior expertise that is valuable to someone else and monetize it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Back in 2018, I wanted to learn how to trade stocks. I didn't know how. I knew if I learned it, my friends and family could benefit from it, or even strangers. I looked online for courses, and the courses were thousands of dollars. So I figured out a way to get the money. I invested in the courses and learned how to trade stocks. I knew my family and friends could not pay that kind of money, so I took the information that I learned, put it into my own words, put it into a book that wasn't that thick, and began selling it to my friends and family and strangers around the world. And that book since then has brought me passive income to this day. If you want to learn or read that book, I'll leave a link in the description below. It doesn't cost that much, but I wanted to show you that's one way you can generate passive income for yourself, taking your expertise and knowledge and monetizing it. That's number 1. Let's go on to number 2. All right, let's look at the second way. Remember I said the second way is easier than the first way, because not everybody's willing to monetize their knowledge by writing a book. Well, the second way is also has to do with the stock market. Put your money into companies that pay dividends, and all you have to do is wake up and go to sleep, and every quarter these companies will pay you money. I've gotten checks for $85, $50, $100, 50 cents, 83 cents. I've gotten dividends quarterly, and all I got to do is wake up and go to sleep, and these companies will pay me as long as my money is sitting there. They need money, so I give them my money to generate extra money for myself. All you have to do is find the companies that pay dividends and put your money there, and they will pay you a dividend every quarter. Like, this is not financial advice. I'm not an expert. It's just a suggestion to help generate extra income for your children's book illustration career. I mean, how many of us used the iPad? Who makes the iPad? Apple. Apple does pay dividends. Apple does pay dividends. So if I'm going to be using their products, I might as well, give Apple some of my money, and they can pay me dividends while I'm working on my children's book illustration career. That's way number 2. Let's get on to number 3. All right, let's get on to number 3. Like I said, the second one is easier than the first one, and the third one is easier than the second one. The third way to generate extra income for yourself is first thing you need to do is make sure you're treating your children's book illustration career as a business, and it is a legal business, so that you can take advantages of the tax deductions that will put money back in your pocket. That's another way. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's say you are generating, let's say $5,000 from your job, and you're treating your illustration career as an actual business, and it is as such in the IRS eyes. If you purchase an iPad, let's say, or a drawing tablet for $1,000, the drawing tablet is ordinary and necessary for you to operate your children's book illustration business. Remember, you made $5,000 from your regular job. You can take the $1,000 that it costs to buy the drawing tablet or the iPad and deduct that expense from your job income. So now what was now being taxed at $5,000 is now being taxed at $4,000, putting $1,000 back in your pocket. But this only works if your your children's book illustration career is acting as a business in the IRS eyes. There are many business entities you can set up that I can't give you advice on. You got to go to, do your homework and do your own research for that kind of thing. So anyway, that's the third way to generate income for your children's book illustration career. All right, there you have it. That's 3 ways you can use to generate extra income for yourself as a children's book illustrator. I'm kind of hot. It's hot out here in North Carolina. Anyway, before I leave you here, don't forget, if you like the content here, like, subscribe, leave a comment, because all that is feedback. I take that and use that information to help make the channel better. Also, I'm also going to be hosting my own children's book illustration masterclass, and if you're interested in that, I'm going to leave a link in the description below where you can just click the link. It'll shoot you over to my website. Put in your name and email, and you'll be notified when the class begins. Also, I'm going to leave links in the description below about what I discussed also in the video. Thanks for hanging out with me as always. See you guys on the next one. As always, peace.